So now that you can determine a time signature for a piece of music, the next thing to determine is some of the rhythms in the music. At least for now, the most important thing for us is the onset of each note. So we're interested where each note starts, but not so interested as to where the note ends or how long the note lasts for. So for us to figure out a rhythm in a piece of music, all we have to do is count along to the piece of music and determine all of the onsets. So determine where each note starts. So let's have a look at an example. So we're going to look at a Neil Young song, and we're going to actually use Amazing Slowdowner to help us with this transcription. So Amazing Slowdowner, you have a lot of controls. It's a great software or app. You can control the volume, you can control the speed, you can also control the pitch. The nice thing is you can control the pitch, you can increase it by cents, so it's very continuous. Also, you can choose a start and end point for a loop. And again, you can also move that by milliseconds, by very, very small increments as well. So you can be very precise with your loops. And it has 4 different slowdown types. Number 4 is usually the best, so I usually just keep it there. So yeah, really, really powerful little software or app. So this song is in 4/4 time, so we're going to be counting 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a. So let's isolate the section that we're going to be transcribing. And a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 4 E and a. So around 12 seconds, 11 seconds. And that's probably going to be a few seconds. So let's to 15 seconds. So it's fine, 15. This is nice. You get to see what mark you're at. So if we want, we can be more precise with our loop. Cool. So now we have a loop, and we can count along to the loop. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E. So it's a little fast. We're not exactly sure where everything is, so we're going to slow it down to about 75. And a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E. Perfect. So now what we're going to do is we're going to try to see where each vocal onset is. So the words are, I hear some people that. So we're going to look for where does here come, where does some come, where does people that. So we're going to look for all of those onsets. Okay, so let's play it again and let's just do the first one. The 4 E and the 1 E and the 2 E and the 3 E and the 4 E. So right on B1. So we're gonna do an H here for here. Good. So now we're gonna look for some. So let's play it again and let's try to count and see where some comes. And a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a. So it comes right on the a of 1. So some is going to be here. So here some. I'm just writing an S just so that we know what. Just for some. You can write anything, doesn't matter. Okay, now let's do P and then pull. So let's go a little bit more. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E. So it comes on the end of 2. So here's some people that. And then we're going to do pull. So 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E. And so that one comes on the E, on the E of 3. And then let's find where that comes. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a. So that one comes right on B4. So that. And he's almost making that into 2 notes, but let's just ignore that for now. So let's check once without the music and then once with the music. So without the music, we're just going to be counting 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a hear some people that 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2 and 3E 4. 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a hear some people that. So that sounds fine. Let's check once with the music. 1, 2, and 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 1E and a hear some people that. Great. So with our counting, we're able to find that this actually fits the song perfectly. So now the last thing left to do is just notate it, which is actually easy because you already know where each note comes. So now it's just a matter of turning that into notation. Again, we're not concerned about the durations, we're just concerned about when the notes start. So you could write this as like a 16th note, 2 16th rests, a 16th note, 2 16th rests, or you could write it like a dotted 8th note, a dotted 8th note. I mean, it doesn't really matter for now. That's not what we're not interested in, the durations, just the onsets of every note. This will be difficult to do with music at full speed. So in the start, you're going to often have to resort to slowing down the music. However, I hope that after doing some of the exercises that I'm going to give you, this will become a little bit easier and you won't have to rely on slowing down the music so much.